I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of
Order.
If I'm going down,
Order in
I'm
the
taking a
court.
whole lot
I
of
said
people with
order
me.
in the court.
Nino Brown Boxing, I'm back in the building. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So, I just watched Barbershop Conversation video. Shout out to Barbershop Conversation. Shout out to Fred. And so apparently, Lara versus Roman Alvarez did 1.5 million views on PBC. Hey man, congratulations to Lara. Congratulations to PBC on just doing great numbers, continuously doing amazing numbers, you know, card after card after card. Even though this particular main event wasn't some blockbuster main event, a highly anticipated fight that the fans have been clamoring for, it's just the fact of the matter is it's PBC, and that's what PBC does. But I feel like another thing that contributed to the numbers, and especially when it comes to hardcore fans, it's the fact that this was 154 junior middleweight, super welterweight, whatever you want to call it. It was a 154 pound main event, and I've noticed a trend that when 154 fighters fight in these main events, co-main events or double headers, whatever you want to call it, they always do numbers. They do numbers because the guys in this division, they fight each other. The guys in this division, they're taking L's, and it's not as much politics surrounded when it comes to the other weight classes, or just the politics that are surrounding certain weight classes due to whatever side of the street that the main guys are on. But shout out to Lara. I mean, I made a post-fight video on Saturday. Lara handled his business. He stopped Roman Alvarez in the second round. At the end of the fight, you know, they did a poll. I spoke on the poll. The poll said that they wanted Lara to face Jamel Charlo. I feel like, especially now with my man Jared Hurd pulling out this J-Rock fight, unfortunately, I feel like Lara being the WBA regular champion, he should get in the mix. Lara fighting J-Rock in December, I feel like that's a good replacement. Stylistically, it's someone completely different, and at the same time, it gives J-Rock an opportunity to face. It gives J-Rock an opportunity to face a multi-time champion at 154. It gives him an opportunity to face a name instead of some guy that's just selected. Lara didn't take any damage in this fight from this past weekend, and I feel like September, October, about 4 months. I feel like 4 months is more than enough time for Erislandy Lara to be prepared. And on top of that, it gives us an opportunity for the WBA regular and WBA super belts to be consolidated, so we can eliminate one of these. We can eliminate an additional belt in boxing. I feel like just that alone. And on top of that, I feel like stylistically, Lara and J-Rock, that's a pretty damn good match. We all know Lara, he's a tactician in the ring, and I really want to see J-Rock display his skills that I'm very confident in, and the guy that's as great of a boxer as Erislandy Lara. We all know, if you don't know yet, a lot of people complain about Lara's style. When Lara's put in there with a guy that's willing to push him, his entertaining style comes out. He lets his hands go, and he's in entertaining fights. So, hey, I say put Lara on the card for December 14th against Julian J-Rock Williams. Consolidate them WBA belts, and if Lara can do 1.5 million on PBC against Roman Alvarez, imagine, especially with the proper promotion with Fox on PBC, imagine the numbers she can put up consolidating belts with Julian Williams. Literally, what is the difference between Erislandy Lara that lost to Jared Hurd, coming back having a draw, and then coming back having a second round knockout, and then consolidating with J-Rock? To me, that's not any different from Manny Pacquiao consolidating with Thurman after recently losing to Jeff Horn. I feel like it's a good fight. I feel like it's the best replacement opponent that you can have that has a belt. I mean, people were noticed. They were considering Pacquiao the champion, regular champion, whatever the case may be. And to my understanding, for the WBA regular champion, that is the guy that actually has the WBA mandatory. So why not consolidate it? I've been calling for, and it kind of puts us in a position. It kind of puts us in a great position. The WBA belts are consolidated, but if I don't see this happening, but if Lara beats J-Rock and he gets his belts back, he gets his belts back. Guess what? That same guy, we could possibly have Jermell Charlo versus Lara fight if Jermell Charlo can beat Tony Harrison, or Tony Harrison versus Erislandy Lara. Like, the 154-pound division is extremely flexible, and if Lara can put on 1.5 million with Roman Alvarez on PBC, imagine Lara versus J-Rock, Lara versus Jermell, Lara versus Tony Harrison, or however you want to mix those guys up. I feel like it would be great numbers, and as long as this 154-pound guys continue to fight each other, they continue to get in the mix, there's plenty of guys in the division that continue to mix it up, and the guys with the belts, continue to consolidate, continue to unify, and the numbers will continuously grow. This is Nino Brown Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out.